Hi all, Mandaga here. I hope you're all having a great day. In this video I'll show various raids and champs using BAM and getting 1-star and loot bonus. That is the way I farm my heroes and my lava walls. The first three examples are semi-exposed town hall, purposely showing you where traps are, that kind of thing. So semi-exposed town halls are town halls within the range of defenses and usually trapped also. The next two are 50% on outside buildings, meaning not killing the town hall but taking 50% of the buildings for a 1-star. The last two are bases I used to ignore but I plan to kill with something I call BAM Quake, but I'm experienced with jump spells this time just to see how it goes. I hope you enjoy and let's go get to it. Okay, so let's go to it. So the first one is semi-exposed town hall, and as you can see there's a few spaces for Teslas or giant bombs or whatever, so I dropped a few troops first to check but didn't find any giant bombs, so I just went in with all the different troops, take out the Tesla and a giant bomb appears, but it doesn't really have a chance to do any damage, so the town hall will go down. As long as you have enough troops, it's not a problem. So, easy Champions League loot bonus. Not much to be said about it. Back to raiding. So, in the next one, we again have a semi-exposed town hall. And if you look at it, there's really no space for Teslas or giant bombs. So just send in your troops. There's 2 mortars, so you're gonna need... The easiest way is flying units, but just... can also overwhelm it with barbarian archers. But I send in my minions and they will take down the town hall nice and easy. Only the archer towers can shoot them, but they are also busy with the archers on the ground. The clan car will come out, but after the town hall is down, so it's not really a problem. So another 180 of each and 1200 dark elixir and 1 trophy. So the third one, also a semi-exposed town hall. This one is a little bit interesting. If you look at it, it's a town hall 10 and there is some max level defenses close to, but there's no room for giant bombs or Teslas. So there can only be small bombs since there's only 1x1 spaces. So therefore you're pretty safe to just send in a horde of barbarians and archers. I follow up with some minions and they will easily take down the town hall 10. So another winner, another league bonus. Nice and easy. The next 2 raids will be 50% on outside buildings on town hall 9s. So a little bit more interesting maybe. So let's go to the first of them. So obviously it's not a maxed out town hall 9, but still interesting. So there's a lot of buildings in the corners where you can actually, they're out of reach of defenses. So I start by dropping some troops out in the corners, taking out those buildings. Also I checked for clan castle troops in the left side, but nothing was there. A Tesla popped up, which I'll take down with a few troops in a second. But I get already 14% without actually being in range of the defenses, except for the Tesla. And I think I end up in 30% or so before they actually start shooting at me. On the right side anyway. And then just send the rest of the troops, taking out the easy buildings of 42%, 43%. And the rest of the percentage have to be coming from the bottom left. So I send in the minions and we are on 55 now, 58, easy victory. Bad base design and very underleveled. The next town hall 9 is just a weird stupid base that ends up giving me 3700 dark elixir. But you can see all the walls are in the middle, so it's kinda foolish. So I do the same, send in troops around the corners where it's out of range of defenses. But I guess I get impatient and just send everybody because it's such a bad base design that I can't possibly lose. So just surround it with barbarians and archers, There comes the barbarians, and then send in my archers. Keep the minions back so I can get the DE storage for the extra 2500 DE. If you make a base like this, you're kind of asking for it. So the archers go in, take out all the outside buildings. We're already at 50%. So I send in my 22 minions to take out the DE storage. Go home a happy camper. 2500 DE and then 1200 from league bonus. That is 3700 plus around 400,000 in golden elixir when you include the league bonus. So it's quite nice. The last two is what I really want to do with BAM and earthquake spells, but I was experimenting with jump spells, so let's see how it goes. I actually had one fail that's not in the video, but I couldn't record it on the other account. But here you can't use a wall breaker, they're gonna run around. So the only real way is to use flying troops or a jump spell. So I sent in all my barbarians and archers through the jump spell, and it's maybe I used too many just because it was the first time and I want to be sure that it went down. But a new base that is fairly common that I can now take down easily. And I hardly ever use spells, so they are always trained. And let's look at the last one. So here again, we are gonna be using a jump spell on a base that also, there's so many bombs and traps if you go around the wall that you have to go through. But you can't sell a wall breaker through because it runs around. So I dump down the jump spell and all my troops run directly to the Teslas, take them out easy. There's a clan castle which have a lot of health, but it won't stand a chance to just the sheer volume of the tier 1 troops. So we will get the town hall down in a base I used to skip. I hope you all enjoy it, and leave a comments, whatever you have, like, subscribe, and have a good day. Nandaga out.
Hi YouTube! I hope you like my daddy's video. Subscribe!